What's up, the Comic Coalition here for another video for you guys today. Now, today is a very special day. Today, I'm starting to move out of my place. Yes, that's right. I've kept this on the wraps. I know a lot of you have been wondering where I was at or like why my uploads weren't coming as, they were coming as fast as they needed to, bro. But, I got a new house. A lot more space for my collection and to display things and just more room for my creative process. There's going to be a lot of cool things coming to this channel. You guys should be getting excited right now because I'm going to bring as much entertainment to you guys as possible. Now, don't get me wrong, it's going to take me a second to get settled in this house and stuff like that, and I'm going to take you guys with me on that journey. I actually have a couple rooms over there that are going to be like collection rooms, and you're going to start from day one, nothing, and see the rise. I don't have any shelves for the room or none of that stuff yet. I'm going into this new house, leaving most of my old, shelving and stuff behind, leaving those old energies behind, those negative energies. Not necessarily saying they're all negative, but leaving the old stuff behind, and we're moving forward and progressing in life. Okay, we should always move forward and progress in life. So we're going to take this head on. You guys are going to join me on my journey to set up my collection rooms. You will see the process. You will see it go from a bare room to a collection room. I also got a lot of fan films that I plan on doing, a lot of cool things. And this new place provides me with more opportunity and more space to create. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm really happy that I can bring you guys on the journey with me. You guys have been here with me for a while. Some of you watching these videos have been, sticking with me for years now. Like, you've seen, some of you were here when I got this place, and you saw the progress that happened here. Now, a lot of it wasn't on necessarily YouTube, but through my Instagram or Facebook and through other social medias. By the way, hey, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, links down below in the description. But I'm going to go ahead and stop talking your heads off. I actually filmed a toy hunt yesterday. Me and Shaka went out, filmed an awesome toy hunt. It was hilarious, and realized that the files were all corrupted, and yeah, it sucks. But I've grabbed a few things lately, but my hunting has been at a minimum because most of the money's been going into the new house. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because you're going to want to see the come up of these toy rooms, of these collection rooms, of these man caves. It will be awesome. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified of my latest uploads. And stay tuned for more. Alright, so forgive the darkness. We're entering this room right here. And we have, like, this is going to be my pop dungeon. Now, doesn't look special yet, but it will soon. Oh, it will. And then right over here we will also have an action figure room. But right now, you have to forgive me because there's a lot of stuff to unpack. Crates and crates and crates full of awesome toys. And let's see what's in here. Oh, pops. Let's see what's in here. Oh, God, pops. Bags and bags and bags full of Marvel Legends. And this is going to be like my 90s retro room, retro video games, my 90s Nickelodeon stuff. And I'm thinking about making like a whole horror section in here as well, because I'm thinking maybe, because horror stuff is freaky, it's scary, it's scary. But I think it's a perfect contrast if I have a room that's half horror, half 90s Nickelodeon. And something about horror for me is it's nostalgic. My favorite horror movies aren't current modern day horror movies. Most of my favorite horror movies are ones that I watched growing up, such as your slasher films like Halloween, Freddy and Jason, Chucky and stuff like that. So that was a big part of my childhood, and it kind of takes my childhood fears and mixes it right up with the things that I loved in my childhood, such as Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and old VHSs and video games, and just collab it all together in one room. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this room. but don't quote me. So much Marvel Legend goodness in here right now. Like, I forgot I even had a lot of these figures. Oh, brown Superman. Yes, nice indeed. Couple wrestling figures in there. I'm with Shaka. We're over here at Bonds and Slowblies.
What's up, YouTube? You already know we're up here for the annual toy hunt. It's Comic-Con down here. Unfortunately, we might not be able to make it today. But we're out here to see what Barnes & Nobles might have.
They got the Vegeta for Super Brawly. Like I said, I told myself I'm not building any more of these model sets, but they're very tempting indeed. These figures have been knocked down on display for over 2 years.
I saw that Walmart back there.
You did? Look, they go fail. I'm actually recording on my phone over at my new place, and so some of those clips are going to be the right side up. Sorry about that, but I did want to show you guys some of my recent pickups. The Avengers Endgame pops came out, so of course I had to pick up Thanos. Picked up David from the Lost Boys. Really excited about that pop. Picked up Thor. These were buy one get one free. So I picked up Richard from Tommy Boy, and I picked up Greta. Also, mystery minis over there were $1. So got a few Star Wars mystery minis. Wound up pulling Luke, Yoda, and of course Darth Vader himself. But that's just a few things that I grabbed recently. I'm gonna get out there and grab some more stuff. More and more containers full of Marvel Legends and action figures. I'm talking about, I got doubles that I didn't even know I had. So stay tuned to my Instagram. I'm going to be having sales going on probably in the next couple weeks, because tons of toys here that I almost forgot I even owned. I was excited to find these in one of my boxes. Some old Toys R Us exclusives. There's that Thunderbolt Shocker, Malakon. Ooh, Samurai Usagi. Pretty cool stuff in here. And it's seems more Marvel Legends. Dang. Nice. This is a pretty interesting figure by Diamond Select. Man, I wish they'd made some more Universal Monsters ones. I actually had a lot more, but sold them. Believe it or not, one of my prized possessions is actually this Universal War set right here. I love it. The bootleggy goodness of it. It's just awesome. But I almost forgot I had this NECA God of War figure. I told myself when I get more space, I'm going to open it. Never winded up opening it. But it's an awesome figure. I'm not the biggest God of War fan, like I'll admit. I've watched like my brother and my friends play the game. Never really got into it, but didn't really want to pass up on the figure because it was amazing. Definitely don't think I'm going to sell this or ever let this go. Probably keep that forever. It's just an epic figure. I can't wait to set up my throwback room with a lot of these Toy Biz figs and stuff. But let me know down in the comments below. What have you grabbed lately? What figures are you hunting? What pops are you hunting? Blu-rays? You know we do a lot over here on this channel. We collect a lot over here on this channel. So just let me know what you're hunting right now. Me, not really hunting too much. As you can see, I got a lot going on, but I definitely want an Infinity War, Wave of Marvel Legends. My homie Chris just found the Ninja Turtles NECA, the cartoon NECA Ninja Turtle 2-packs up in South Carolina. Yeah, so, but down here, man, we haven't been having no luck. Like, haven't seen really any none of the Endgame, might be said Infinity War, but haven't seen none of the Endgame Marvel Legends anywhere. None of that stuff, man. Kind of sucks around here lately, but fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm now over here at the AMC about to go see Shazam. Fingers crossed that it's good. I heard a lot of good things about it. I heard it's funny. Kind of reminds me of Big with Tom Hanks, which is one of my favorite movies. So about to see what's up.
Yeah, expectations pretty high for Shazam. Seems like it's gonna have a great storyline. You know, I would love to see. I mean, I know it's probably not gonna happen, but I would love to see like a villain who is also a kid.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen, man. But I'm hoping.
I know, but that would be amazing.
What do you think the chances of Black Adam showing up are?
Hopefully, pretty high. And you know, of course, I'm expecting it to be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah. Hoping that he'll pop up maybe in the after credit scene or something. I don't know. Luckily, dodged all spoilers on Thursday and Friday night. It's now Saturday afternoon. Totally spoiler free. I haven't even watched like the latest trailers for it or anything. So, yeah. All right, so we just got out of seeing Shazam. Sorry, I almost thought the phone wasn't recording. But yeah, we just got out of the movie theater. I thought it was a pretty solid movie. It was pretty funny. It's pretty good. Not the best superhero movie ever, but I enjoyed it a lot more than Captain Marvel and a lot more than most DC movies. What do you think about it?
I thought it was pretty fucking good, actually, and I was actually surprised that it was more so an adult film. I thought it was gonna be very kiddie.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a little more childish than what it was, but kind of teetered the line there.
It was pretty dark.
Yeah, it got dark at some points for sure. Yeah, I will say one thing, the popcorn there was better than like ever before in my life.
Yeah, AMC got some crazy ass popcorn.
It was so buttery. Maybe it made the movie even better. But how come nobody told me that Megan Good's fine ass was in this movie?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Her in that fucking purple spandex. Oh god.
Yeah, and why does she look the same age she did in like Waist Deep? Like she has not aged a bit, bro.
I don't know. She looked like she was in her fucking prime.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Like,
I love Megan Good.
She was bad as fuck.
But if you haven't seen the movie, go check it out. It's a fun movie. Definitely a really fun movie. You could definitely take the whole family indeed. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Shazam fan, so I can't really critique it how, you know, like someone who's been reading Shazam their whole life would, but just from a movie going standpoint and from a comic book lover standpoint, I thought the movie definitely was a good film. I'll break it down, do a spoiler review and all that soon, but just first thoughts, I liked it. Shaka liked it. Go see it. Kind of been thinking about getting some more Star Wars statues. Man, this looks badass. If I did get one, I would definitely pick up Bosk. Everyone else is finding the Infinity War Marvel Legends at their Walmart. My Walmarts are just now putting out their Black Panther Wave 2 Legends. So yeah, definitely late on picking these up, but I held out from getting them at GameStop. You know, hopefully to get them for, you know, about $5 cheaper a piece. So got lucky on these, but no Infinity War anywhere. Not sure what all the hype is about. Game of Thrones Oreos. I don't even watch Game of Thrones. So walking into the pop dungeon, our pop room real quick, I got most of my Star Wars Funko Pop collection over here. Most. I still have a few of the bigger ones in there. I still have some at my other spot that I need to transfer. But yeah. That's most of my Star Wars Funko Pop collection. Still got to get the DC, the Marvel pops over here. I have all like my movie and TV pops already over here. I just haven't set them up yet. Got to get a few more tables to go along here. I was thinking about just displaying them from the floor, right on up to the ceiling, but for now I'm going to use these tables for now. But I'm pretty sure real soon I might have to change that because I'm going to need more room. But yeah, if you want to take a closer look at some of the pops, we have here some rare ones. See if I can point out some rare ones for you guys. Emperor Palpatine. It's pretty hard to find. Hammerhead. Still gotta get like my hooded Jedi Luke and a few other ones from over at my house. But yeah, just giving you guys a quick look. And here's a quick look at a bunch of jumbled up Dorbs. Let me know in the comments below, did they discontinue Dorbs? I don't really see Dorbs coming out anymore. I don't know if Funko is just, you know, not really making anymore. So let me know down in the comments below. Alright, so the Star Wars Celebration Pops dropped yesterday. Well, before I get into that, let's talk about the episode 9 trailer. If you've been following me, you know, chances are you should know how much I hated The Last Jedi. Absolutely, The Last Jedi absolutely turned me off from Star Wars. Like, I've spent way less money since The Last Jedi came out on Star Wars products than I have, like, in my entire life. Like, even when there weren't, like, new Star Wars movies dropping, I was buying Star Wars products. And after The Last Jedi, I put a really bad taste in my mouth. Such a bad taste that, like, didn't even pre-order half the Black Series figures that were coming out. All types of stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie. The movie, like, I'm not over-exaggerating. If you liked it, you liked it, and that's cool. I'm not one of those people who have a problem with people who liked it. It's just, for me, I extremely disliked it. Like, disliked it to the point where it shook me to the core of my fandom. And I've never, ever in my life had anything like that happen to me as far as my nerd stuff goes. Especially with Star Wars. I mean, I like the prequels. So anyway, that trailer dropped. And it looks awesome. What I'm confused about is this movie is supposed to wrap up the saga, the Skywalker saga, right? We're not supposed to, as far as I know, get any more episodes anytime soon. So why name it Rise of the Skywalker? It just doesn't make sense. Rise of the Skywalker, that title is kind of misleading because it makes you think that there's something more to come after the rise. What happens after the rise? You know, that's what you would usually think. But, I mean, who knows? One theory that a lot of people have brought to my attention is that the word Jedi will now be replaced with Skywalker. Because, The Last Jedi, you know, remember that? And how Luke kept saying the Jedi were dead and this, that, and the third. Some people think that they're no longer going to be considered Jedis. They will just be called Skywalkers from now on. So Jedis, just replace the word Jedi with Skywalker. And that's what a lot of people think is going to happen. Not too happy about that theory. But it's not the worst theory in the world. Like I said, trailer looks good. Emperor Palpatine's laugh at the end. Will he be in this movie? I think he might be. Which Christian Harloff has been calling that out for a long time. But I like the trailer. Definitely excited for it. The Star Wars Celebration Pops dropped yesterday. Funko was really lazy this year, obviously. I'm not a fan of the Chrome Pops. I mean, I like Chrome Pops when they make sense. Like, you know, when they sometimes come out, for example, with like the Chrome Darth Vader and stuff like that. When they make sense, I like Chrome Pops. Just like when they make sense, sometimes I don't mind the 8-bit Pops. But just a bunch of blue and gold chrome Star Wars Pops, man, I'm straight. I don't want a single one of them. I'm not getting into that money grabbing situation. You're not gonna have me buy a bunch of molds that I've already owned just to get them gold, and then I'm gonna feel like I need to have all the gold ones, and then I gotta get all the blue. Like, I'm not in for that shit anymore. Funko, when I first started collecting Funko, they would get me with stuff like that. That's why I got like 15 Deadpools that all look the same, but they're different colors. Like, I'm done with all that. It takes up too much space. the originality is not there, and I have too many Funko Pops and too many toys in my collection to be riding around here buying some bullshit that's just gold and blue. Now, if you like it, you like it. If you like it, love it, and there's nothing wrong with it. But it's just, to me, in my opinion, I want some new molds. I want something. I don't know what it was about these last couple Comic Cons and this celebration, but the exclusives are getting lazy, man. I know I was just complaining about this. I think they're SDCC, but yeah, the exclusives are getting kind of lazy. Like, just throw some diamonds on a pop that already exists. Now it's an exclusive. Take a mold that already exists and turn it gold. Like, I'm good on all that, so I passed on all of those. Don't really want them at all, but I do want Watu. He's one of my favorite characters from episode 1. Say what you want about episode 1. Actually, one of my least favorite Star Wars movies. Probably, like, if The Last Jedi was my least favorite Star Wars movie, then episode 1 would be right behind it, I would believe. I'm not saying that I hate the movie. It has definitely some awesome things about it, but it's just one of my least favorites. But Watu, definitely want a Watu, and I'm there for any of the prequel characters that they make, because it seems like we don't get as much prequel stuff as original trilogy and now new trilogy stuff, which, man, talk about new trilogy stuff. I was so pissed that I spent so much money on the Last Jedi toys. Y'all, if you haven't already, if you're new to this channel or something, last Force Friday that came out for Last Jedi, I actually put a Force Friday movie together. It's like over 2 hours worth of toy hunting, nothing but Last Jedi toys, Chase Funko Pops, all that stuff from the Last Jedi. So if you want, you can go check that out. But this year, Force Friday, it's probably gonna be kind of anticlimactic, seeing as Toys R Us is gone and my Targets fucking suck. I need to stop cussing so much in these videos, dang. But yeah, about to be into the mall. Like I said, it's like 2 days later. I'm late, but they said nobody, like, that it was pretty much dead yesterday, and like only 3 people came in to buy Star Wars Celebration Pops, which is not a big surprise to me, because they suck, yeah. But I'm gonna go grab Watu, and Barnes & Noble supposedly, now when I say supposedly, your Barnes & Nobles might have this deal, I'm not sure about mine, are supposed to have Pops 3 for $20. But see, what happens to me a lot is I look online and people's stores are having these incredible sales, and people are finding like the newest Marvel Legends at Walmart and stuff like that, and I get excited and I get pumped up, and I'll ride over to my place and they're like, huh? 3 for $20 Funko Pops? Kiss my ass. What are you talking about? Like, that happens to me all the time, and people look at me crazy. I'm like, dude, like, these deals are everywhere else in the world except for my town. But whatever. I'm gonna go into Barnes & Nobles and then hit Hot Topic. We'll see what I grab. Alright, so I'm outside the mall now. Didn't take me long at all. Now, let's see what I picked up. For one, they had the 3 for $20 deal at my Barnes & Nobles. I did pick up Hellboy. Some people were actually, like, camping outside of my Targets for opening to find this Bulbasaur. I got him 3 for $20. He's not even a Target exclusive. It's seriously crazy to me, the hype that's going around Pops now, man. Like, people don't even know what they're hype about, don't even know why they're hype. And bam, got Nacho Libre. Then I ran over to Hot Topic, didn't have to stay up till 12 o'clock. to order it online. Didn't have to stand in lines in the morning. They had like 50 Watus left, and like a whole lot more layers. Also, I went to like Think Geek and GameStop, and I think they sold like 2 Yodas maybe. People aren't biting. Luckily, a lot of you real collectors out there, and some of you fake ones, and just people in general, maybe stood up this year and was like, you know what, fuck y'all Funko, we're not gonna buy these cheap pops that you're just throwing at us to money grab. I love Funko, don't get me wrong, I collect Funko for years, or I have collected Funko for years, but man, I don't know, it's just getting hectic lately. And I know I say this all the time, but I don't know, the Funko game is just not what it used to be, man. And I just miss the days when I first started collecting Funko, man. It was a lot more fun. But yeah, I guess a lot of people like me are not biting for these chrome pops. I mean, at least if you're gonna give us chrome pops, give us chrome pops with characters that we don't already have, or of molds that we don't already have, you know. But a lot of people don't look like they're biting on these pops, man. It's judging by how many, the supply of pops they had at the mall from Star Wars Celebration. And if you don't even want to talk about Star Wars Celebration, we could talk about Emerald ECC. All of my stores still have all their ECC pops, man. The only ECC pop that's not still in the mall right now that I can go buy is Parunga. You know, the dragon from DBZ. But I can go grab that Harry Potter 3-pack right now from Barnes & Nobles if I want to. I can go ahead and grab, was it the Lord of the Rings one from Barnes & Nobles, Jaguar from Rick and Morty. All that stuff is still in the mall. I don't know if, I know there's, you know, Funko is getting more and more popular, of course. But I don't know if because of their popularity, if they're starting to push out more more inventory of certain products, and that's why we're seeing these Comic-Con exclusives on the shelves. When I first started collecting, there wouldn't be long lines of people for Comic-Con pops and stuff. It would be me and like 2 other people. Then as it progressed, you know, there'd be long lines outside, but every pop will be sold out. Like a couple years ago, if you went to the mall on a Comic-Con day, every single pop will be sold out by the end of the day. Now, with these last couple of Comic-Cons, I've noticed that there's a lot of leftovers just hanging around. Man. I'm talking about so bad that I think there's some NYCC leftovers from like 2 years ago that I could probably go grab in my mall right now. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Is the bottom dropping out of Funko? Are they putting out too much stuff too quick? Is there just too much fake hype surrounding these pops that aren't even supposed to be hyped up? The world will never know. The world will never know. But I'm about to go home and show you guys what else I picked up. Alright, so that brings an end to this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did want to show you some of my pickups. I did pick up Ulysses Claw from the Black Panther wave. As well as, of course, this was the main figure I wanted out of the wave, was the Eric Killmonger. Once again, I know I'm late getting this wave, but sorry man, my city sucks. And T'Chaka. Really excited about this guy. Also, as well as the pops you've already seen me pick up throughout this video, I did pick up a few more things, such as Britney Spears. Show a close up on my missing fingernail right there.
Oh my goodness.
And also Teacher Rick.
I like his hair.
As well as, sorry guys, I got stuff all around me. Prowler. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got a lot of sorting out to do with all my Funko Pops. This is only like half the collection. Still got a lot of pops in the other room, so you guys just need to go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can stay notified of the progress throughout my toy rooms. I got 3 different toy rooms. One's going to be just for pops, one's going to be just for action figures, and one's going to be like for retro on video games, retro figures, retro horror stuff, and stuff like that. So go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can stay notified and up to date with all of those uploads. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe, and as always, you have a good day, YouTube.